Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our virtual career fair session. My name is Nick Wobig, one of your career navigators, and I am joined today by my colleague, MaryAnne Smith. Today, we're going to talk about what a career navigator is, give a brief description and demonstration of how to use the online platform Future Forward to search for information pertaining to career paths that are of interest to you, and if time allows, we will be able to connect with each of you to get some conversation started on how we can assist you personally in your career exploration journey. In the first part of our time together, we're going to cover what a career navigator is. So we're going to cover the basics and then open it up for questions afterward. And if you would like any more details on anything specific, keep in mind, this is a high-level overview of what we do, and but we can be a resource to you in just about any way you see fit.
Hi, everyone. I'm MaryAnne Smith. As Nick stated, we work together as career navigators for your schools. We serve the school districts and communities you see here. It is important to note that as career navigators, working with schools and businesses together simultaneously is a big part of being successful. It is our job to create those partnerships with industry leaders who have firsthand knowledge of what current and future employees will need to know, do, and learn. In creating these partnerships, Nick and I are able to work with the schools, teachers, and you students to provide virtual and in-person experiences to help students make more educated decisions about your future. As you can see here, the list of opportunities is rather extensive, and this is not a comprehensive list. Professionals and businesses are given 18, quote, volunteer options to choose from. And if there is anything beyond that list, let us know. We will find a professional that is open to providing that.
So even though the school month is only 9 months long, we're here year-round to support you in career exploration. If you're looking for a summer job in an industry you're considering for your career, let us know, and we will work with you to fine-tune your resume, your interview skills, and whatever other support you may need. If you qualify for work-based learning, we can support you in that as well. Another part of what we do is provide resources for students to have those tough conversations about your future.
A major benefit of Nick and I working in such a large area is the ability to collaborate with other school districts and offer Bluff Country Collaborative-wide events such as this virtual career fair. One of our core goals for this year is to explore and define the strengths of each school so that we can pull those strengths together and offer more opportunities for all students from all districts. We are currently in the works of exploring a CNA pathway for students to get certified as a CNA while in high school, get paid work experience, get high school credit, all at the same time. We are hoping that this is just the beginning of pathways like this and that we can offer them in different industries and careers.
So as I mentioned before, schools and students aren't the only ones that benefit from the work of career navigators. We are able to give a voice to local and regional businesses and professionals to make sure they feel connected to the school. We also provide a potential workforce pipeline for them as students graduate and enter the workforce. Career navigators also collaborate with businesses to identify potential partnerships for students to learn the latest and greatest technology being used in real-world applications. This gives businesses the peace of mind that if and when one of those students applies for a job with them, they know the applicant has experience with the way they do things.
Although we keep saying that we work with your school districts and communities, we actually work for Southeast Service Cooperative. Southeast Service Cooperative is an organization that supports the school districts across southeast part of Minnesota. Every school district in Minnesota is represented by a service cooperative, and there are 9 total across the state of Minnesota. Our service cooperative employs 4 other career navigators for a total of 6 that work in the different regions in southeast Minnesota. So they're all doing very similar work to what Nick and I are doing, and we meet regularly.
We meet regularly with them to identify ways we can improve how we can serve your schools. And why we do what we do. The Career Navigator position was created to support and enhance relationships between schools and businesses for increased student career connected learning. One way we do this is through a new online tool called Future Forward. And this is the tool you use to access the link for this meeting. And for many of you, I'm sure it was your first time using it, and that's okay. We are going to show you how you can continue to use the tool in our next segment. And a term we use often is career connected learning. Essentially, this means that if you want to be a welder after high school, you should learn what it's like to be a welder from a welder. So we want to expose students to the working world as early as possible so they can get a feel for what their career path could look like. We do this in many ways and mentioned a few earlier, from career fairs to internships and work-based learning to mentorships. This list goes on and on. And if you talk to a professional welder and it's not what you thought it would be, you have time and resources to continue exploring other options.